Morning. How are you guys doing today? I hope all is well. Welcome to Sharon Review. It is so nice to be here. Okay, so have you guys seen Kendrick and Natasha in the room taking care of Libby and Terry's divorce? They're actually in a room, although there's chaos. They're getting a divorce, and Terry's there and Libby's there. So tell me now, why isn't Amber and Anthony in a room like that, sitting down around a table with their lawyers? Hmm. Well, that's my question to you guys. Why isn't that happening? We sure know Amber filed for divorce before even Terry and Libby. They just filed, they just put the paper in. And Libby and Terry is in a room. I think that's I don't know if that's a mediation or what. I don't know. You guys tell me. Hi there, Tanisha. Please, please let me know because that makes no sense to me. Hi dear goddess, welcome in. Oh, oh Lordy, sorry I'm late, guys. I should have been on from 9:30. You know what? I have to go try stick to my 9:30 or whatever time you guys want me to jump in. But I'll just do little things, shake up, change up little things. But it was done, and me and I says, let me just come on quickly and ask you guys this question. Why isn't Anthony and Amber in a mediation before the judge or whatever right now? And I don't see that happening. And the worst part is, oh, before we even get started, let's get to the meat of the matter. I will do the roll call when more people comes into the room. Welcome in, Goddess Landa. Nice to see you. Welcome in, Tanisha. Welcome in, Antoinette. So nice to see you guys. All right. So I was busy trying to make a short and I send the clip. Maybe I'll send it to Goddess and let she pick out which one I should. She and Charmaine got that to see which one would be best to do the short for. I'm trying to be creative. I even put on these. Let me see if I can show you guys my foot. Oh, these shoes. Just, uh, oh Lord. I'm trying to dance to do um Momo exit. The striker dance says, Momo, you got to go. Sing with me. Don't you come back no more. I was trying to be creative. Anyway, that's beside the point. All right. So Tanisha says, I agree. Why can't they go to a negotiation table? Exactly. So I'm here wondering why isn't Anthony and Amber doing that? That boy hit him in. He is sitting on that porch there telling Denisha he loves her. Have you ever cooked? Oh, you noticed that? Oh, Charmaine and I was talking about this, and I was going to tell you about that, um, Antoinette, that he just, I tell you now, every time Anthony does something, it's the wrong thing he's doing. He's leading with emotion, and he's a dum dum. Anthony is a dum dum. I was going to tell you that he took the money from um, Fargo, Wells Fargo. Yes. And Charmaine have a banking with them, and she tells me, yes, Anthony, yes, yes, yes. That boy really. So remember, I told you guys says that mean. Hi there, Suzette. That mean Amber is going to win the thing. So when are they going to the mediation? This boy there, sitting on the porch here, telling this woman how much he loves her. And he loves her from the moment he saw her. Is it the cookie he loves, or does he really love her? So if he really loves her, why isn't he in front of a they're doing a mediation? Why isn't there having the lawyer doing a negotiation? Why? I can't believe it. Oh, Denisha, tell him that Anthony's so impulsive, telling Denisha lies. Oh, Lord, darling. It is just too much. At least Antoinette find out too. Yeah, me and Charmaine was talking about that, Antoinette. I believe Anthony's throwing away 80% of this divorce. He gave Denisha 20,000 out of joint account because he said on the envelope, well forwards. That's Amber and Anthony joint account, definitely. And remember, he's not supposed to be taking, no, doing anything grand. Oh, she's there crying around. When I was doing the video, she was there behind me. So you guys will see her in the video if I choose to post it. Oh, Lord. Yeah. All right. So let me just greet everyone in. Okay. So we have Tanisha, we have Goddess, we have Antoinette, we have Quite. I hope I say your name quite right. Storm Favor. Good morning. Welcome in. We have Angela. Welcome in, darling. That's my little princess there, my two princesses, Goddess and Tina. And then, the rest of you guys, I don't know if Tanisha is older than them, but maybe you guys are my princesses and my queens. And then we have Antoinette in the house. We have Marianne. We have Suzette. We have Brian. Welcome in. Welcome in. And let's see. Okay, so welcome in. Hi, dear Monilar. Welcome in. Anthony told, yes, he told her that. Me tell you not. When will Anthony learn? He is. I told you guys, didn't I tell you? Anthony is handing the case to Amber on a platter. He is handing her. Remember, he doesn't want to give her 50%, but baby, it looks like Amber gonna end up with the 80%. I tell you guys. Remember, I was kind to be kind and say, okay, 75%. But to how he's going, Amber gonna get the house every darn thing at this point. He's just handed everything to. Oh, I tell you, hi dear Sherma, welcome in. It is too much. This boy hit him head. He went and he takes out 10,000 and maybe he take another 10,000. So most likely he's taking out of the accounts them that Amber and him have together. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's just too much. Oh boy, I tell you. And then he have the nerve to tell the woman says he loves her. He loves her. Let me see here. All right. So this is it. Hi dear Raquel, welcome in.
But like it's something when you.
All right. So I don't want this. Maybe I want it here. So.
I love you, Tanisha.
No, don't go saying stuff we don't mean and you're not.
Okay, so that Native. So if he loves her so much, why isn't he in front of the judge? What is lawyer doing? That's what Manila. Please make this make sense for me, guys. Please let me know what's happening. We had a few days with no Anthony. We need a few more. Okay, buddy, got you. Oh my goodness, let's see what Raquel is saying. All right, so Raquel says here, Anthony, please get off my screen with this foolishness. How about he loves Denisha, whom he just met last night? I wish the writer could show healing scene for both Anthony and Amber. I totally agree, Raquel. I totally agree. That boy hit him head. He's handing the case over to Amber, and it's unbelievable. And Suzette says, God has the plan. He has to hit rock bottom. Yep, he's gonna lose everything. He's definitely, God has the plan, definitely for sure, Suzette. Raquel said, I will not watch any more of Anthony and Denisha scene. They're like watching paint dry on the wall. Paint dry on the wall, boring. Oh my God, Raquel, we have to be nice. We have to be nice. I love it. Oh my goodness, that boy hitting it. That boy hitting it. I tell you, it's unbelievable. Anthony voices irritates me. All right. Thank you, dear Candy B. And Money Law said Anthony gave her 50%, bro. I was against it at first, but now Anthony, please give her the cash. Exactly. He should just hand the 50% over to Amber. He can make it because he said to Denisha, the first day I saw you, I love you. And by the way, he says he's jealous now, you know, it's jealousy, that little representative that he's showing her, but he's himself with her, and he is, I know how much him love her, but then the jealousy part, if the first part of this scene here is when he's there telling her, have you ever cooked like that for anybody else? So his jealousy is coming out. Manila, as much as I still team Amber, Teal Daughter, enough of Anthony unless he has sense with as things with Amber. Manila, as much I'm still team Dalton. Enough of Anthony unless he has deals with Amber. All right, I got you. And then Anthony is being cringy right now. Yes, girls, he is. He definitely is. And Marianne said, he just need to set Amber free. She's gone. There is no coming. Well, I totally agree with that, guys. At this point, I just need to see them sit inside a room just like Terry and Libby. Although, you know, that scene was really chaotic. But at least they were inside a room with their lawyers. What is Anthony lawyer doing? What is Amber lawyer doing? And somebody says Amber lawyer is a scammer. What do you guys say about that? My goodness, I can't believe this. This is just too much. They are very boring, Brian says. Welcome in, Brian. Marvis, welcome there. This is crazy. It is crazy. It is definitely crazy. All right, so me can't bother listen to any more of that nonsense from these two. So let me just remove this one. I tell you. And then she's outside here crying. She's out there crying, and then he's there uplifting her spirit. So don't make your blood pressure boil. So let me remove that because I do not want nobody's blood pressure to boil. All right. So let me just remove that. So he's there speaking affirmation to her. All right. And then, of course, I have the other one with him and the son. He's showing the son the bedroom. And up till now, I not see baby Kai bedroom yet. This skit is making my blood pressure worse. All right, I won't show it, darling. Good morning, Delmarie. Welcome in. Tanisha says, if Anthony is such a businessman, why couldn't he just make a negotiation with Amber and end this? Exactly. Just like when Amber came over that morning when she caught them in bed together to make says, okay, Anthony, I will take 25%. But when she walked into it, she says, okay, he's going to pay for this nonsense. And which she should. Because at this point, guys, I'm over it. I'm over it also, just like you guys. I'm done. I just want to see them in the mediation room. I need to see negotiation taking place. If the lawyer is not doing right by them, they should get a new lawyer. Just hire Kendrick and Natasha, because it looks like Kendrick and Natasha knows what they're doing. They know how to get people in front of, you know what I mean, to sit and talk with the lawyers. Denisha plan are going better than expected. She has Anthony wrapped around her skillet full of lobster. Exactly, Angela. Well said. Well said. I love that. And Moneylaw said here, I'm pretty sure the next few days we're going to get Amber Dave doing stupid things now. Oh, yes. Because as you know, that the mirror image of each other. Yes. We're going to get endless of that. I think Amber is on vacation, if I'm not mistaken. But I guess when she's back, we're going to get that to Moneylaw. I totally agree with that. I am sick of Anthony. If he loves this woman so much, why didn't he just set his wife free? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And then he was so dumb because it shows us, as you see, that was a nugget. And I was coming on to let you guys know that that was a nugget. But Antoinette saw it also and see that the money was the cash was from Wells Fargo. And he's not supposed to be taking large sum of money out of the account. He just cook him case. He handed it on a platter, as I said to you guys. Watch Ben and Daniel is more exciting. Watching them is more exciting. Okay, thank you for that, Marian. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Steffi Matt, welcome in. And then Money Law says, Anthony, gonna be crying in a minute. I hope so. And I won't be crying with him. So, Terrian, I know you're watching. If you are, I'm sorry, but I won't be crying for Anthony anymore. I know God has a plan, but right now I can't go through this. And as Steffi Mack says, her blood pressure is going high. So Steffi Mack, just watch what will not make your blood pressure go up high. All right. Just remember, it's evoking our emotion, because when I saw that skit there, when I saw the first two, I was with the him showing the little boy the bedroom, and I saying that little nice little cute little thing is a fridge. I says, okay, enough is enough. I'm not going on. And then I saw the next one. I said, she cried. I'm not going on. But when I saw him telling her how much him love her, I said, okay, I have to come on and review this and let you guys know that enough is enough. Enough is enough. If he loved this young lady as he said he loves her, set Amber free at this point. Just go. I just want to see them sit with their lawyer in a room, just like as I'm telling you. He just have to do it. This man is the dumbest businessman I've ever seen in his history. He said he's a businessman. He is the dumbest businessman. Unless he's not a businessman. He's just somebody who is lucky with, some people just have the touch, the Midas touch of stuff. I think that's what he is. He doesn't know him head from him tail, because how can you be a businessman and move this sloppy? Shouldn't you be talking, having conversation with your lawyer, let your lawyer know what you're doing from what you're not doing? Let she guide you. But he's not doing anything like that. He's just forget that he's still a married man and he loves this girl so much. All right, so let me put the link in the chat, because I hate hearing myself speak all the time. So let's bring somebody up. And how are you, by the way, Antoinette? Oh, I'm not going to send in the email. Let me just put it in the chat. Yeah, and anybody wants to come up and speak on it, I will listen and we will read your guys' comment. All right, today we will read the comments, trying to get as much comments as we can, and we jump off. All right. So please hit the like button, everyone. That would be really appreciated. And at this point, what kind of businessman does dumb stuff like this? Okay. Do you believe, Anthony, just ended the divorce? No, is ended, just ended 80%. To Amber. All right. So you guys gonna poll on that? Because that's the dumbest businessman I have ever seen in history. I don't think Anthony is no real. He just have the touch, the Midas touch. When some people are hurting, they go straight into self-destruction, and that's what the writers are showing. Thank you, Shaquille. I appreciate that, because I guess so. You're right. You're absolutely right. I forget all about that part there. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate that. And then Michelle says, he's trying to create his own Amber, but doesn't realize that his effort are in vain, because he's trying to create his own Amber. And you're absolutely right. He is really delusional. He's worse than delusional. At this point, I give up. The link is in the chat, guys. Be brave. You don't have to be on camera. You don't have to be on camera. Manila, come and host the show with me. And then we have here, welcome everyone. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, everyone. That's what Goddess is telling us. Thank you, Goddess. You also know in Scotland, no relationship ever happy for that long. There is not one happy marriage except grandma and grandpa. Yes, for now. For now. Uh, Please get the likes up. Thank you, Goddess. And please, guys, whoever, let me see what Goddess talking about. Oh, so we only have one likes, guys. All right, please hit the like button. All right, that's what I'm seeing on my screen here. One like. Amber doesn't spend money on Dave and really doesn't allow Dave to spend money on her. No, Marianne, she doesn't. But right now we are speaking the dum dum that we have on the screen there, which is the love interest. That he fell in love the moment he saw her. He fell in love the moment he saw. Mhm. Maybe it's the lobster he fell in love with. The lawyer can't do anything without the client. All right, Brian. But shouldn't they go into mediation right now? That sorry about that. Dave and Amber been dealing with each other longer, and they're still, as I said, nothing about love. Anthony, what are you doing? Money love, that's what I want to know. What is he doing? Oh my goodness. It is just too much. It's too much to bear. And Stepping Matt this says, this is hard to watch. I know, guys, but remember, we just have to buckle up. It's gonna be bumpy. And remember, we always says it's gonna get rough before it get better, right? At this point, guys, I just want to see them around the table. Yeah, at this point, yeah. God has a plan for Anthony, not Amber and Anthony. God has a plan for both of them. Amber said, Del Marie, God has a plan for my life. God has a plan for Anthony, for the Daltons. They do. We do not know what the plan is yet, but right now, watching this nonsense, it's it only let people blood pressure goes up really high, and I do get it. So at this point, he should definitely divorce. Just go with the divorce. She makes him happy. He's enjoying the food. Just do the divorce. Then Isha brought her son into this mess. Yes, and the little boy is gonna get hurt. Not only she gonna get hurt, the little boy, and I don't accept that. Plus, you have this man, Manila. Would you date a woman while you're married and you're going through a divorce? Bring her into the marital home, but they're showing us this morning that she goes and come, right? So he's giving her $20,000 to buy what she need for and keep at their place, at Amber's house, right? And then would you make a bedroom, decorate a bedroom for her, your mistress, while your baby son don't have his own bedroom? I'd like to hear from any male in the chat. I just want to hear from your males, please. Exactly. Why do we have to keep enduring this as if this is okay? Sign the paper and you and Denisha can live happy ever after. Well said, dear Yolanda. And Dave has offered her future stability. All he say is, I got you. And if you look at it, Goddess, he also, Anthony also said he got her too. And Denisha, I got you. So everything that Anthony is doing, Dave is doing. Dave wanted to spoil Amber too, but Amber says no. I do not want to be olden to any man anymore because every time my husband buys stuff for me, he throw it in my face. And I agree with her. I don't want nobody unless my name is Mrs. Young at this point. Anthony told Delicious son that is his home. I thought the house was for his child. Darling, that man, don't you see? Anthony is delusional. Anthony has lost his cotton picking mind. And there is no going back from this nonsense that they're subjecting us to. Mhm. Right now, I'm dying to see what God's plans as for them. Is God's plan is to let them get the divorce or is to make them stronger? But at this point, we need to see improvement. If they're getting the divorce, just put them in front of the lawyers. We just want to see the negotiation happen. My goodness. Okay, so let me come down here. Oh, down there. Money law, exactly. Dave said he has love for Amber. And then Suzette says, if the divorce goes through and Wayne puts Anthony and Denisha, I can't imagine them being main character. Viewers are bored with their storyline now. Exactly. And then Marianne says, at Goddess, Dee did tell Amber she was the woman of his future and told her, don't worry about no money. He's going to take care of her. Exactly. These men lead with money. That's what they do best. Hi, dear Sanita. Welcome in. And says, Sharon, you still want Amber to be with Anthony with all this man is so stupid, clown, and living in his head? Sanita, what did you just hear me say when I come on here? Go back and rewind the tape and see. I need to see them in front of the lawyers. Come on now. He's in love with Denisha. He needs to set Amber free at this point. Give her the 80%. This is stress me out. No, we need the lawyers, them sitting though. Don't you see Libby just filed? No, Terry just filed last week. Last week, Terry filed the paper. And this morning, Libby and Terry was in front of Kendrick, although you know that was chaotic. But where is Anthony and Amber living in their delusional world that they created for themselves and forget that they're legally married, so they need to end it ASAP. So we can move on to Shayla and Eman and Delicia nonsense. What we have got experience and Lauren, Wayne, and Don. You know what I mean? Just speed it up. Marian E hasn't made any stride for her future. Those are just words, no action. Exactly. I love you. I can tell you all this, I love you, but does it have any meaning? Or does he just love the cookie and the lobster that she always feed him? Even in eggs, he gets eggs, lobster, spaghetti, lobster, all kind of lobster dish because that's his favorite. Now I thought he has different. I think with each woman, Anthony has a different dish. That's his favorite. Line. Anyway, I'm sick of this man and this woman in the house and don't all this. I don't even watch it. I understand, Denisha. A lot of people not watching it. I don't. The only one Charmaine watched was the one with the money. And she called me and said, Sharon, that's Wells Fargo. And she said, I don't think nobody understands. I said, okay, I'm going to go on and talk and speak on it. Anthony gave her that money because she is wearing Amber's clothes. That's Amber dress she's wearing? It better not. I think that's her clothes. I don't think she can fit into Amber's clothes. The son doesn't even know Anthony have a son. Oh, Steffi Max, said that louder to the back of the room for me, please. Oh my goodness. What a joke. Marianne says, Goddess, she's still married. What is he expected to do while still married? He's already asked if she could get married again. She told him no. Oh, Lordy Lord. Oh, Sanita says, Sharon, send me Anthony and Denisha. No, please. Oh, Lord, I will gladly send them to you. Oh my goodness, Michael. Welcome in there, Michael. Oh, Goddess says that Marin. Okay, we agree to disagree. All of here, definitely. All of. And all right, guys. Me one cannot sit here now. I need to hear from you guys. Manila, I was asking you a question. Did you answer that question? Let me put my phone on YouTube so I can see Manila because inside I can't get to see. My goodness. So he is locked. But let me ask you guys something, and this is a fair question. When he caught her with Dave, and he said he want to talk to Dave man to man, did Anthony not tell her that he loves her and that she's breaking his heart? So how come today now he's in love with Denisha and he give her 20,000 to go buy clothes to live in Amber's house? Make that make sense. Del Marie said divorce is a must. Definitely, darling. At this point, definitely. But let's see what God plan is. So I hope it will be they're sitting in front of the table with their lawyers. This man make me so sick I don't even watch it. If he's in love, just sign the paper and go live your life. Exactly. Well said, Sanita. I totally agree with you guys at this point, yes. But God has a plan. Let's see what God's plan is, because right now Anthony is hurting and he's living in a fantasy world and he's so delusional. I don't even think he remember he has the wife named Amber, because it looks like Amber stopped going to the house. Goddess, all love, girl. Enjoy your weekend, Marian says. And we need a divorce. Yes, Anita, definitely. We definitely need a divorce. ASAP. He needs to sign. Call Amber over and say, Amber, we need to sign. You know what? I'm going to have some coconut water. Let me see much sugar in this. I'm trying to see. It says 15 G, 19. May I say good? It's a 19% sugar. That's why it's a natural coconut water. That's what me I hear. Oh my goodness. And then PRE Ron. Okay, guys, did Ron go back to PRE? Please let me know. I know that Ron is hurting. Please let me know if Ron went back to PRE. All right. So right now we need a divorce. Definitely, right, guys? So a divorce it is then. But God has a plan. All right, guys. God has a plan. We have to trust the process. Let's see what it is. Anthony and Amber should get that divorce. Amber and Anthony should get that divorce. We need them in front of mediation right now. Let me just put this in. At this point, I'm done. I am done. Oh, Lordy. Should Anthony give Amber, oh, wait there. That's all she need right now. She was just being fair. So should Amber takes 50% now, or let's see what the judge will do. We only have 21 likes. Wow. Okay, so we just thank that's what Tina is saying right now. Tina is saying 21 likes, 45 watching. Please support by pushing the like button. Goddess London, Tina said, Angela, you all, and Sanita is all laughing. Suzette says they need to get the divorce deal and then reconnect. Exactly. At this point, Suzette, I am for that. At this point, yes. I am all for that. They need to go the separate way. They just need to go the separate way at this point. And I'm not going I have to be fair. I have to be fair. Yes, I have to call a spade right now. And on this channel, we call a spade a spade. At this point, they need to get that divorce now. I still can't believe Genesis shave all her ear off. Then, goodness, she got a good wig now. I don't think she shaved her head, because when I was looking at her head, Goddess, I saw like they put on that, that I think that was an AI thing. I don't think Genesis head is bald like what they're showing. It looks weird when I was seeing it. Like she have on one of those cap that they put on to show that. I can't judge Anthony or Amber. They are both doing the same thing to each other. Yes, Tammy. Well said. But at this point, it is what it is. But you know what? I'm gonna stand 10 those. God has a plan. Let's see what happens. Anthony is just a rat. Sanita is saying, Sanita, we're gonna be nice to Anthony. I do not want Terrian to cry. Okay, so be nice. If you say a Claudius. I don't think she's wearing Amber's clothes. No, I don't think she's wearing. She can't fit in Amber's clothes because she's shaped like that and she's bigger down below there, so and she's shorter. Good afternoon, Sharon, and everyone. Good afternoon, that Willie. All right, that. Anybody is a what's your name? Antoinette, Goddess, Sanita. You guys don't have to be on camera. I don't mind being on camera. I get used to looking at myself, my ugly mug right now. So can somebody click on the like button? Come on up. Let's speak on it. All right. Let's call a spade a spade. And then you go down and somebody else comes up. All right. The boy don't even know that Anthony has a son, Sanita is saying. I think maybe they told her adultery overload from the Daltons, definitely. Angela, can you just be a darling and come up? Oh my goodness, she larger than Amber. Yes, Brian, she is. Welcome in that Willie. Yes, Anita says all this put an Anthony in the all this soon put Anthony in the hospital. You know when Anthony's gonna lose it, guys, is when he finds out that Amber actually gonna get more than the 50%. Yep, he's gonna lose it. Yes, Anita. Anthony is gonna lose it when he find out his wife is going to get more than the she's entitled to more than 50. So let's go to negotiate. So let's see what happens. Marian says here, he told Amber, I married you for a reason because I love you. Exactly. He said he loves her. That's why he put a ring on it. And he even married her without a prenup. Their baby, like said, we don't remember, says the reason why Anthony married her was because he didn't have any money. He was broke. He did not know liquid. Please like, share, and subscribe. And Del Marie says, Anthony's doing all this to mask the hurt he's feeling from Amber leaving him. You're absolutely right, there, Del Marie. Okay, so let's ask the chat this. Is Anthony hurting? So, and do you believe Anthony is hurting from Amber leaving? I just want to understand that. And do you guys believe Anthony is a real businessman or he is a fake businessman? Okay, you be a businessman and don't have any sense. That makes no sense to me. Oh my goodness. Anthony is going to be the mess when this all over. Only God can help it. Of course, you're totally right. That's when you go to God for real. Please hit the like button, chat. All right, so guys, please hit the like button. The moderators are saying, and for all who already hit the like button, thank you very much. And please double check and see if you hit the like button. It's the thumbs up like that. They just click on it. All right. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. And then that Willie says, Sharon, it's added sugar. Yes, it is. It's added sugar for him for sure. 21 likes, 45 watching. Come on, guys, hit the like button. Please support by pushing the like button. Thanks. Thank you, Tina. And that Willie says, Tina, young goddess, Angela, you all hi. And you know, Sanita always laughing at the situation. They need to get a divorce deal and then reconnect. Totally agree, Suzette. You're absolutely right. And then Marianne says Amber should see that judge award. And like Denisha, it's not for 50%. Yeah. Yes, Michael. She doesn't want Anthony to give her 50. And Mary says Amber are too quiet. Amber isn't on the skit right now. So we will see her soon, I guess, when she comes back. Or maybe they tape some stuff, so we'll see what happens. I'm tired of this nonsense. I want the divorce ASAP. Yeah, they need to go the separate way at this point, definitely. Wayne told Anthony that the ship may turn back, but not necessarily for him. So Amber not going back to Anthony after this divorce. So maybe they will not get a divorce. They just continue living sin. Is that what you guys are telling me? That's what the nuggets we're picking up. Denisha's son doesn't know that Anthony has a wife and son. And this house is for him and his wife, and his mother is the other woman. Exactly. Well said, Sanita. Right. She don't even actually shave her head. No, she didn't shave her head that way because when I saw it, you can see, oh, that doesn't look natural. Yeah. And then yeah, I knew just as a skit. And Michael says, "Good afternoon, goddess." Okay, let me see here. I've been said long time ago that Amber and Anthony doesn't belong to me. You said that long time ago. Yes, you have Tina. And then that says that Sharon, do you know you're attractive, right? I am. I'm cute. Darling, from I'm young, we hear from these adults how ugly I am. So we get used to that. This mess, but thank you, that really. This mess is too much. Wayne needs to do something. Oh my goodness. I'm wondering what they're gonna do next because every day they come with something. And as I said, the skit is going to evoke human reaction, guys. And at the end of the day, we do not want to get send our blood pressure up. So that is why I love to come on and let you guys speak, ask for your comments. We read it, we call a spade. And when it's enough, we just tell each other, yes, it's too much. And right now, let's deviate from God plan as to chastise Amber and Dave for adultery, but after they separated and finalized the divorce, they will be back together. Thank you, dear Del Marie. I like that. And Sanita says, and when he finds out Amber is pregnant, that time he's going to be the last and do no more stupid things. Thank you for that, Sanita. I think Anthony knows Amber was an empath. Oh, yeah, she is, eh? Yeah, she is, definitely is. Thank you, Marianne. Anthony threw an Amber cash. He's giving Denisha money from his and Amber's account. Yeah. Is he doing that to hurt Amber? And don't realize says he's actually hurting himself by doing that because he's doing that and he knows Amber has access to the account. Or or is he taking the money from another account Amber is not on? Mm. Hi there, Annie. Hi, Tracy. You're welcome in. Wayne making a big money from Anthony and Denisha's kid. Okay, thank you, dear darling. Yes, Anthony is hurting. Thank you. And Sabrina says, yes, he's hurting. He's in his feelings pain. Notice he's been rubbing his head. Yes. I noticed that. I noticed yesterday when he was sitting outside near the pool there. Yeah, I noticed he was on his phone and it looks like it wasn't something good, and then he decided to use or channel the earth into doing something nice for Denisha and not thinking clearly. So you know what? I need to call my lawyer. I need to tell my lawyer, ask my lawyer for advice. And that would really be a good thing if he does that at this point. He's hurting, he's feeling pain. Notice, yes, and I noticed that definitely. I think something drastic gonna happen to Anthony. That's all I can say. That's my opinion. The fact that they are bringing God into this mess, God has nothing to do with this. This ain't nothing but the devil. Exactly, Yolanda. I totally agree with you. We are calling a spade a spade. Del Marie says, I believe that is part of God's plan. Amber will begin to see the real day as the honeymoon period is over. And I think so too. Well said, dear Suzette Johnson. And Marianne says, remember when Pierre asked him why he wanted to get back with Amber? He told Pierre he never thought would love anybody that much. He misses having a wife and someone that makes his house a home. And he just said the same thing to Denisha just now. He said she makes his house a home. So at this point, if that's the case, Anthony put on band-aid and it's deep hurt. Yes, you're totally right there, Angela. See, you're absolutely right. Anthony is hurting really, really bad and he's lapsing judgment and he's creating a fantasy world for him and Denisha and her child, but not his son, of course. Anthony caused all this. He hurt, but that's how Amber feel when she saw him with Shayla. So what is he hurting? Yeah, he still have pain. He has to, and don't you see Amber said no, he knows what it felt like. Right? So the same thing is happening, right? At this point. Yeah, the same thing is happening. If the ship may turn back and it's not to Anthony, there is the ship. Where is the ship going? The ship is turning back for sure, Suzette, because they said God has the plan and we have to trust the process, keep on watching, and they punishing us by keep on watching, if you ask me. No, they're torturing us at this point. And he says, I don't care what he does all. I want it for my girl Amber. Take some time out and come back clean and peaceful. Let him fall and Amber rise up. Dave will be waiting for her and he will have to stay broken. Annie, my goodness, Annie, be kind. Well said, Annie. I love that. Everybody, this stupid man and this stupid woman in the house. Oh Lord. And then that's what Sanita says, not my word, Sanita. And Daltons are the flag stall process. Yeah, they are the stall. So 29 likes and 42 watching. We have 52 watching and 29 likes. Thank you guys. Keep it the like button. I'm disappointed with Denisha that she's not making better choice for her son. I see nothing but pain and heartache ahead. Exactly, Sabrina. Are you still on the fence, Sabrina? Just like Charmaine is on the fence, Uncle Me one standing here says, God has a plan, trust the process. All right. Oh my goodness. Thank you for that. And you're right. I'm very disappointed in Denisha too, honestly. You can't be a mother and subject you bring your child into an unhealthy situation that God has no plan, yeah, no part in. And they must, yeah, when they're doing the mess, they should really leave God out of them nonsense. You know what I mean? So let's see what happens. And I think the fake lashes and the BBL because Amber have her natural thing. Annie, nice, nice, Annie, please, please. Manila, exactly. 100. Sharon News. Denisha just told Amber Anthony about her post, how she used to arm people and jump on people and everything. Okay. I can't watch that right now, but I think I will leave that. But tell me about it. All right. Can you come up, Antoinette, and speak on it? Yeah, since I don't, I can't. The commenters were saying Anthony and Amber are not equally up, but now they are changing their speech, flip floppers, and you cannot follow some of their opinions. Oh, so that's what commenters are saying. Anthony and Amber are not equally up. Which commenters are saying that, Del Marie? Okay, thank you, Antoinette.
Good morning. Well, yeah, good
Good
morning.
morning,
It's good morning
darling.
here in Chicago. Yes, I just
Mm-hmm.
saw the skit where, Anthony and Denise uh praise they love for each other. When they was walking down the steps, she was like, I need to tell you something before it comes out or before you hear from other people. She was
Mm-hmm.
telling him about her past, what she used to do and everything. I didn't get to the part as to say if she's serving a jail time because they cut it off. So I don't think they finished. I think it might be a part two to that skit
Yeah.
because he was walking her to her car and she was telling him about her past, her dark past.
Okay.
So, like I
Everybody
said,
have a part.
it might be a part two to it
Mm-hmm.
because
I
she
think
didn't
there
finish
will be.
telling him because we knew she served some jail time, but we don't know for what.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So she didn't get the chance to tell him that.
Do you think he will use her? Oh, I think he will appreciate her telling him. It's better when somebody tells you
Right.
about their situation than
Hmm.
you see what happened with Sade. If Sade had just told
Yes.
Rose. then
Right. And you absolutely right, Sharon.
yeah, so it's better when a person, I think Anthony will appreciate this more from Denisha because she told him about her past
Right.
than when Amber didn't tell him about her and Wayne. You understand? And Shayla has to tell him. So he's going to even put Denisha on a higher level. Let's see what
Right.
happens with the baby daddy when the baby daddy comes because she said the child father doesn't even in his life, right? So let's
Right.
see now if the father Angelina gonna get the father to come into town like
Right.
Dominic gets Darren's sister's ex or stalker to come to the place, know where she lives. So
Right.
at
Because
least they're trying to I think they're gonna make Anthony appreciate her more from telling him about the past. But let's
true.
see how he
Yeah.
handle it.
Because at first he had asked her, he was like, no, you didn't say you didn't kill nobody. And she had turned her head away from him, like she didn't want to answer that question. She was like, come on, let's finish talking. So I don't know. And, he had that look on his face, like,
Mm.
you didn't kill nobody, did you? And she had turned her head away from him,
She never
like she didn't
analyze
want,
anybody.
right. Like she didn't, if she unalive anybody, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So she turned her head from him, like, she didn't want him to see the reaction on her face. But like Anthony had like a strange look on his face when she was telling him about her past. So like you said, let's see what happens going forward. Let's see how he
No,
tiptoe
he'll
around
probably keep
the
on this.
Denisha. Huh?
I think he's gonna call Wayne and tell Wayne about that.
Oh Lord!
And ask Wayne
Oh
what he should do.
Lord! Oh Lord!
He will
Uh,
definitely be telling
you know he
Wayne.
is. You know he gonna call Wayne. He called Wayne for everything else. But also I want to mention, like I said, I know, like you said, myself and Sharon, we saw him giving her $20,000
Yes, from the Wells Fargo. Yes.
from the joint account.
Yes.
How clumsy, how immature he is. That was an immature move.
Oh no, 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 no. That's not an immature move, Pumpkin. That's a dumb move. Dumb,
Yeah,
dumb.
dumb, because now if her lawyer smart enough, she like, oh, Amber look at the account. Trust me, Amber looks at the account because that's how she knew what he was paying Shayla all that time. So she looking at the account. So they might have a skit where they got Amber calling her lawyer, telling her about the money's being missing after a joint account. And that's what we was talking about yesterday, that maybe Amber might say, look, is there any way you get a PI on this? Check this out. Find out what's going on. Because her
Mm.
lawyer, she shouldn't have to mention that as a client. The lawyer should say, you know what, I'm gonna get a PI. We gonna look into this. We're gonna find out where his money at. And her lawyer has not even mentioned that yet. So hopefully the writers are hearing us, hearing you all hosts and commentators and moderators. I'm just hoping the writers are hearing you all or hearing us, and maybe they would take that into consideration and put that in the skit. Because if Terry and Libby going through a divorce and they
Exactly.
wasn't even and they wasn't married that long.
No, no. The fact is, Terry. No, Antoinette. Terry just filed last week, and it
Right,
and Libby is in front of Natasha and
right,
Elizabeth. And Anthony
right.
and Amber. When did Amber file? Amber filed
Back in April, was it April?
April. And
It was
now,
in April.
I know we're in July. And they
Just
are
July.
filing. I'm watching
So
them. Yes, I'm watching them. She's telling them about her past. So I wonder,
yes,
do you think do you guys think she actually have anything to do analyzing of
I
Karen?
think a lot of people said so, but
Mm-hmm.
I think so, because she told him, "Don't play with me. Don't do this. Don't do that." You know, I don't. I don't know. I don't know
Oh,
a lot. A lot.
wait there, hold on there. Anthony, it doesn't look like Anthony's liking what she's telling him.
Uh,
She turned, yeah, I saw she turned away. Okay, so they will
You see
have
the look on
Amber.
his face? You see the
Yeah,
look on his face?
he looks very uncomfortable. He will be, the next kid, I guess he's gonna call Wayne.
Wayne. And Wayne gonna say, boy, what you get yourself into?
He jump out of the frying pan into the fire too. Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
God, Lord goodness.
Okay,
You
he
know,
looks scared. He looks scared. He looks
he
scared. Anthony is
yes,
looking scared at this point, guys. Anthony
yes.
is looking scared. Yes, he is looking scared. All right, so Money Law said here, all right? Money Law said,
Mm,
one thing I can say, at least Anthony and Denisha know each other past. And Amber and Dave know nothing
well,
about each other. All they do is to cross the line and talk about Anthony and Manila. Manila, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Okay, so wait
now,
there. Wait
and now
there.
you were saying, Sharon, now
Mhm.
you were saying, you were saying a few days ago that now we see that Denisha's telling Anthony about her past. Let's see the next few skits if they have Dave to tell Amber about his past.
Let's
You know what I'm
see.
saying?
Yeah,
Right.
because they normally does the same thing, right? So it looks
Mm-hmm.
like Amber, they're gonna have Amber tell Dave now about her and Wayne. All
Right. And
right,
him
because let's
and
see.
his past.
Yeah,
Right.
let's see if that's happened. So
Mm-hmm.
Eklund maybe said something I don't see. So that says that Eklund, I can't wait to see who they run into while out. Okay, so then I don't think Anthony is going out with her because it looked like Denisha is leaving, or Anthony and her are supposed to go for the. Because Anthony looked very scared right there, so no. No, seriously, guys. Let me just show you guys in face. Look on him face.
I know, right? That's what I was saying. He was scared.
He looks scared. Oh.
Oh
Oh,
Lord. Oh Lord. Oh my goodness.
mm.
Woo. No, he might not call Wayne. He might go over to Wayne house.
To deliver the terrible news that he has.
Uh-huh. That's what
Yeah.
I think gonna happen. He gonna go over there.
Mhm. That's what I'm seeing right now because it's not sitting well with him. You know what I mean? It's not
It's
sitting
not.
well with him.
Nope.
Let me just remove this one here from here. Let me see if we can remove that one. Um, oh, may not have that screen up. That's why I can't share. Okay, I can't share the screen. I'm trying to see if I can get his face on the screen of how scared he is with what is happening.
I hope he didn't have an accident on himself. Something like that and make you have an accident on yourself.
I know it. He will definitely. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to see if I can get it, but I can't. Um, I just want you guys to see his face.
Mm-hmm.
You're not seeing the screen, right?
No, I don't see his face.
Okay, I just want you guys to see what how his face is. No, they didn't show it there, so they didn't show his face there. I'm trying to see if I can have him face.
Mm.
Okay, there, I got it. Okay, 1 minute, I'm getting it. All right, guys, hold on.
Because he got a reaction. After that reaction, and she continued telling him, he got like he keep having like strange look, eyebrows raised. Like,
Yeah,
okay.
he was shocked. That was definitely shocking for him to see.
Mm-hmm.
That was definitely shocking, and I am he's shocked right now. He is
Right.
definitely shocked.
Mm.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, so that was his face. He was
Mm-hmm.
just he's shocked. He's in shock because I don't think she answered that part of her analyzing anyone, but it doesn't sit well with him. Big Beautiful says, "How about when Amber learn always down? How about when will Amber learn? Always down and Anthony, but Amber gets a pass for everything." Big Beautiful, Bill.
Yeah.
Right
Anthony.
now they're showing a skit on Anthony. So I'm reviewing when will Anthony learn. When it's Amber
Right.
time, I will say when will
Yes.
Amber learn. Because
Yes.
one thing on this page, nobody can say Sharon review is not being fair. I always call a
You
spade.
always fair. You are you and Sherman and all your guests,
Exactly.
and it's always
So
fair.
Anthony, yeah, right. So Anthony is a clown right now, and it's just too much for a businessman to be this sloppy. He didn't even investigate Denisha, and he's bringing her into his marital home. That man lost his cotton picking mind. Seriously.
Mm.
I'm still on the fence with Charmaine eating popcorn. Okay, you stay right there, darling. Don't come out because if you come off, you're gonna get burned. Sabrina. And then Tina says, please like, share, and subscribe. And then Del Marie says, um, Annie, I love that ship turn back after Ealing and go straight to single man day. Of course, Del Marie would love that. And then Misty said, I always says Amber need to focus on her own children with Anthony. That would have grounded them both without sharing children. It was never going to work. And you always says that, Misty. I have to call a speed with you also, darling. Well said. Sabrina says, I'm waiting to see how all this all play out. All right. And then
Mm.
Tina says 33 likes, 54 watching. We have 51 watching right now. Please, guys,
Come
get the
on,
like.
guys, hit the like button, guys. Come on. Let's support our
Please,
friend Sharon.
thank you, darling. And please support by pushing the like button. Tina is saying also, thank you, guys, for all the 33 people who pushes the like button. Thank you very, very much. We all appreciate it. This is all keep the like coming. Yes, and your comments also. And then exactly the ship turn today. He will be patiently waiting. Marian says, and you know, Sanita is my little troublemaker here. She is always laughing after me. She and Eklund. I wonder where's Eklund. And it's here for Henry and Tina Young. They're three little troublemaker, but I love them in a fun way, not the way. They're awesome. Fun. Fun in real life. I have to go through something like that, I will stay single till death. I totally agree with you. There, but it looks like when you're hurting, you go through a lot, you know?
Right. I'm still here, Sharon.
I know. Just mute your mic. Mute your mic, darling.
Okay.
Yeah. Your mic is not muted, so I don't want your conversation over the internet. All right. So Tina says, I want the Daltons to divorce and go on with their lives, with their new life. And then Sanita says, Sharon, this time Stoke Anthony is he's going to have a stroke. Oh my goodness. You mean a heart attack? And Angela says, Anthony loves stripper. He doesn't care about the Nisha pass. But his face said it all. Are you going out, Sharon? I'm seeing in your off the shoulder top. Oh, I was trying to make a video for because they have the watch party, right? And she did her nonsense on the watch party. So I put the stuff on and I was trying to make a short for that, you know. I don't know if I'm gonna post it, but let's see if I do. Are you going? Oh no, I'm not, darling. I'm not. We don't care if Anthony put Denisha above Amber. We just want him to sign the paper. Sign the paper, Anthony. And then Goddess says she never answers, and then she laughed. I don't believe her. Something ain't right about her unaliving someone. I know, Goddess, she is not safe. Anthony just, you know what? I think that was a nugget for her to tell Anthony the truth. And then about the unaliving. So let's see what happens. You know what I mean? Because that look on Anthony's face said it all for me. Team divorce. All right. Denisha is honestly unalike that. Oh Lord. Oh no, no, no. We can't have that word on here, darling. You have to remove that. Yeah, you know, no, no, that's not good, darling. I can't read that. Remember, remove that from the yes, we can't have that. We can't have them language there. Remember, we're having a skit. We can say other names, but not that. All right, darling. Um, Moderator, just remove that comment there. And when you're on here, please let me see. Okay. Big beautiful. Can somebody remove that comment, please? That's not safe for the community. Thank you. Goddess, she's responsible for caress. Okay, Eklund. Thank you. I think Eklund that called it there. And then Money Law says, I don't understand how Hamber can buy a whole car, but boy can't take out 20K. I don't know either, because they're saying if he doesn't normally does that, it's unacceptable money law. That's what I think Amber's lawyer said. And then remember, the lawyer says Amber getting a car is necessity because she needs it to get around. So it was okay for her to get the car. That's what Amber's lawyer said. So we're just going to go off of what Amber lawyer says. We don't know what Anthony lawyer is saying right now because Anthony is not talking to his lawyer. Yes, Maureen, that was Anthony Love. That's why Shayla always dressed like that. Okay, maybe that when Amber will disclose he was hiding money previously. Okay. I'm waiting on the taxes marriage with Anthony and Amber to end. And then Tina says, Mary, why people is talking about Amber buying herself a car with her own dealer? Okay, so Tina, the reason why Money Law mentioned her buying her car because they bought the car, they're still whatever is hers is it's a marital, they're married, they're legally married. So of course, Amber lawyer says it's necessary, she can have that. But Anthony not supposed to be spending money on the mistress, only on his wife, but not the mistress. All right, so that's why people will bring that up at this point. You're having some feedback and it's loud. Can you mute your mic, please, Antoinette, because we're hearing a loud feedback.
Yeah, I'm outside in the backyard with the dog.
Okay. All right. Can we see your pop-up? See Amber, us. Okay, you're in the back. Oh, there she is. Is that she? All right, E. Oh, Antoinette talking to the
He's a Shih Tzu. He's a Shih Tzu and 13 years old.
Okay. I love when they're that tiny. I wish my mom or my granddog was that tiny too. I would definitely dress her up. But when she's so huge, you have to find bigger clothes for her. And then I'm always like extra large and it can't fit her. Tina, Amber, us our own money, uses our own money. Yeah, we know that. We know that. Yes, guys, it is what it is. Yeah, we know she uses her own money. Yes, yes, yes. Let's move along. Let's see what Amber has to say. Um, we lost. The system is very finicky. We lost Antoinette. Tina, because people think Amber don't have money, they think they buy it for her. No, people knows that Amber has money and Amber bought her own car. Nobody's not saying that, guys. Come on, get it straight. Money law just make a statement, and that is his opinion. So cut out that nonsense that Missy going on right now between you guys. He's saying Amber can't buy herself a car. Why is it Anthony can't give Denisha the 20,000? And we are saying to him, I am saying to him that Amber lawyer said it was okay for Amber to get herself a car, but Anthony cannot be spending money on the mistress because that will go against his case. Amber found Anthony in bed with Denisha, so that is not a good thing also for his case. He is playing right into Amber's lawyers and Amber's and he refused to give her the 50%, but he's been careless now by giving Denisha that money and she comes and goes and she was in Amber's bed. So he is a dumb businessman. That's all I can say. He's a and he's very delusional. Amber doesn't get a pass. They do Amber dirty as if she's the only one in Skitland that nails Skitland God to the cross. And Anthony can't get a pass either. Okay. On this channel, we call a spade a spade. People is more forgiving when it comes down to the Amber character. Honestly. And we have a lot of Amber fans inside here. Right? And please hit the like button to support the creator. Thank you, darling. Goddess. What I'm saying, guys, be understanding. Amber uses her money to get her car. Anthony's using their money to give to somebody else who is not his wife. If he's spending the money on Amber, it's okay. But it's not okay for him to be giving Denisha money or spending money for her or even having Denisha in the marital home. All right, guys? Yeah. Then Ajit says, by Denise Shore working in the strip club, and she told Anthony, those are the kind of woman he's drawn to. Exactly. And right now he's hurting. Anthony is not really in love with Denisha. He's in love with the fact that he has this beautiful young lady that wants him a whole great old man. And maybe he's in a midlife crisis right now because of the divorce. He's hurt. His wife chooses another rich man over him. And he says he actually loves her. When he engaged her and put a ring on her finger, he wifed her. And the only person who wife Amber is Anthony. So let's call a spade a spade. So right now, guys, God has the plan. I do not know what God plans is for the Daltons, but right now I think they need to be in front of the lawyers, both of them. All right, guys. And then Amber bought her car. Yeah, nobody's disputing that. Nobody's disputing that. Oh, you lost signal. Okay. I believe the money that he gave Denisha isn't from the joint account. He has money stashed in his house. That wasn't from a roll because normally he has cash in his house. But I think that money comes from the bank because they make sure we see the Wells Fargo logo onto the envelope. Wait until Anthony meets Momo. I know it. I guess he's gonna be in love again because he's gonna get not only one BBL but two BBL young girl around him. My goodness, he's gonna think he's in heaven. Sabrina, the envelope that Anthony took to the money from was from exactly. And I did that check said Wells Fargo. Yes, it's all said Wells Fargo. Definitely. All right, guys. So with that being said, we're off for the day. I please like, please hit the button, please share, and I will catch you guys in the next upload. So I'll see you guys later at 5 o'clock on the dot. All right, guys, bye for now.